What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Banss, and we are back with the Last Stop Podcast. And we are back with my favorite people.
Damn, I'm your favorite. That's what's up.
Nah, I take that back. He ain't my favorite no more because he done had to blow it, but whatever.
It's your boy Rico, and it's been a long time coming.
Very, very long.
Long time coming.
But we back.
Yeah, and if you paid attention to them promo videos that we put out, you know what we got.
We got a new co-host.
Yeah, it's your boy Reese. You know, I'm here to bring that live turn up. But I'm gonna be honest here. You know, I'm gonna break a few hearts, but I'm gonna actually make a few as well. So you know.
Okay, you go on here with your bad self. All right, y'all. So today's topic, we are going to be touching on the topic of fatherhood. So both of y'all. So how many kids you got?
I have two.
And then you just got one?
I got one.
So this is a bit interesting because you got a daughter, you got two sons.
One son.
You got one son?
Yeah.
You got one son and a daughter?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So it's a little mixture for you. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
Do you feel like there's a difference in your parenting with your versus your son and your daughter?
Yes.
What's the difference?
With my daughter, I'm like on top of everything. With my son, I more so let him find his way, but check him and don't let him get too far out of bounds.
Okay. So what's the age difference between your kids?
Well, my daughter's 13 and my son is 4.
Oh, ooh. Ooh, you almost had a 10-year gap, my boy. What happened there? Just was like, I want another one.
I found love and
I
found, you know, I
that's
made
so
it.
Sweet.
I made it happen. You know, make beautiful babies when you in love. So I made one. I chose to make one.
He said he found love. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Y'all, you know, don't be scared to embrace y'all love for y'all woman.
Yeah, I made one.
Okay, Reese, you go. You go ahead, Bachelor of the Year.
I ain't no bachelor. Don't put that negative energy out there.
Whatever. Okay, so like, how do you parent your daughter? Because I know you got a little baby, so you know, how does that work?
You know, I don't know. It's tough because she a girl, so it's like I can't be too rough with her. But then it's like I want to be because, like, you want to. She the only girl right now, you know. So it's like you gotta get her the best of both worlds. And then I'm such a sucker, so it's like,
oh, she got you wrapped around your fingers.
Man, look,
Yeah,
let me
she
tell
ain't
you.
wrong.
Let me tell you. You see, like, she went in here. I went and got her name tatted quick.
Oh my
Bought her
god.
the same thing.
Bought a chain. I'm at
Right, he bought a chain. He got a
bought
tattoo.
chain
She
with her
ain't
name.
even here yet.
Yes, at the baby shower, like, yes.
Oh my god. Now what if you would have had a boy?
I don't know.
How would you go get that fixed?
Hey, we'd have been suing, what was it?
Now you know that happened to me, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me I was having a girl the whole time I was pregnant. I had a gender reveal. I had a baby shower, literally Minnie Mouse, everything. But my mama went and like I had a C-section, so my mama went like I guess she went to cut the umbilical cord. I don't know. I think my little baby was on the table, and she was like, that's supposed to be a girl. What the hell you mean supposed to be? Literally, I was just sitting there looking crazy, like, So then the whole room got quiet. They were like, then one doctor was like, surprise. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Get me up out of here. And then I was at the hospital for like 4-5 days. I was ready to go home. I'm like, man.
Talking about
I
some
was
surprise.
like, for real, he was that ass like surprised. The whole room was like mute.
Nice.
I was like, I was so mad. But they had to take everything back to the stores. It was a shit show. And I was, me and my baby daddy wanted a girl, so whatever.
So he doesn't have a boy?
No, we only got one kid. He
Well,
only
that's
got one.
his
It's
heir,
like,
heir to the throne.
we only got one piece. My son, the only child on both sides, so.
Heir to the throne.
Yeah, it's only grandchild on both sides, so he gets
Yeah,
spoiled
heir
every
to the
way.
throne.
Yeah.
Heir
he
to
gets
the
spoiled.
throne.
Yeah.
I don't even gotta spoil him. I just be like, hey,
For real.
somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Call me last. I'll be putting in the most work. Call me last.
For real.
Yeah, so that's cool. That's cool. But back to y'all. So like,
Yeah.
what's like y'all favorite parts of being parents?
When I call my daughter,
She be smiling.
and she be smiling. She got this funny thing she do. She still learning how to talk. So
Oh.
she in her repeat phase. So if I say something, so she repeat it. So I call, I'll be like, hey, daddy, baby. She, hey, daddy, baby. And it's just so cute. It be like, damn, you
You really growing up.
You really growing up. You feel me? So
we have it so fast.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of seeing.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part of parenting is like the hard part. So my daughter, when she was like 4 or 5, I had to teach her before she went into school how to write her name, but it's a 10-letter name. It's Demariana.
Oh.
And I had to, force her, like, no TV. Like, none of this fairy tale stuff that you're living in the kids' world right now. I want you to know, like, I want you to be smarter than a lot of other kids. I want you to know how to write your name before you get there. And, she cried. So
she cried.
I still, I put my foot in there, and it was like, she eventually, after like 20 minutes, she actually grabbed the pencil, and I showed her how to grip it. She eventually,
she got
started getting it. And then she's 13 now, and she always reminds me, like, remember you taught me how to write my name?
Oh, wow.
So
she's 13 and she remember that from 5?
Yeah. So
that's good.
Celebrations like that, I'm waiting on her to graduate 8th grade. So any celebrations.
She finna go to high school.
Yeah, big celebrations, that's the best part.
It be like the littlest things be like having the biggest effect.
Yeah, that's the biggest things for me right now. So
I love that. All right, so we're gonna dig a little deeper with y'all. So how y'all co-parenting situation work? How y'all be co-parenting these little babies?
I want you to give it to me on that one.
Y'all, we might got some tea on the table right now.
Ping pong, she last.
Rock, paper, scissors. Come on. Come on.
Man, look, it's crazy because honestly, my daughter was supposed to be here with us today. Yeah, so it was my weekend, but I went and met my father's side of the family yesterday.
Okay.
We actually sat and kick it for the first time, and I wanted her there. So, like I said, it was my weekend, and me and BM she wasn't ready. She
wasn't ready for her to meet.
Right. She says too soon,
okay.
but
I can kind of understand that because it's your first time being around them, so I could kind of understand that.
My thing was, I'm not gonna put my daughter in no situation where I'm not protective of her and her environment. So you should trust my judgment.
I get that.
So that was a whole big thing. So I'm saying,
I was saying that's tough. I can't eat. Oh no.
So we back and forth is it's a bunch of.
That's touchy.
That's right. Very touchy.
And the crazy part is I didn't realize where she was coming from until I talked to my pops about it, and my uncle that was there, and I guess you could say my stepmama, and they was like, well, you shouldn't have approached it this way. You gotta look at it.
You be
right,
off with your word.
Like I'm gone, you feel me? But I felt like, I'm her father. Don't undermine me and my perspective or my intuition.
I don't think
saying?
She may have not been doing that. She may have just been looking at it from this is his first time being around these people, so it's kind of like, let you get a feel for them and even see if you're comfortable with your daughter being around them. Because you may have got around them, then they could have been like, some crazy folks been shooting guns in the air. It's liquor flowing everywhere. Like, you really didn't know what environment you were stepping yourself into to bring your baby along. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
and it's like, you got to kind of look at it like that. It wasn't like you can't handle it thing. It could have been more so of you see what you getting first.
Right.
You make sure you good first, and then if it's another event, go ahead and take it.
Right. Let
you fill it out for yourself
just
first.
Just to say something about that and defend like fathers. Period. Women do what they can to put their kid in a daycare. They don't know those people just to make sure they go earn money. So it's like, to put your kid in your father in his father's, care. If you trusted to lay down with this man and had a baby, and if y'all still got some of a relationship after the baby, was conceived or whatever, but it's like, where does the trust come in at with the father? Because you'll drop the baby off to the daycare, right? And you don't know those people, and sometimes you may know those people, but sometimes if you drop your kid off at a family's home, you don't know who's coming in that house or not. You just taking your
I
kid
get
there
that.
because you know who's there, whose house it is.
Right.
I
you
get
don't
that,
know-
but it
you
should
don't know
it
who's
should
going
be
in and out of that house. So
no,
it's
I get what you're saying, but
it'd
it
be
should,
so
that's where the
unfair.
communication come in. That though, it should be communication on both sides.
Yeah.
See, just like she was uncomfortable with that, and she spoke on it, he has to let her know, like, okay, I'm uncomfortable with this, so we got to talk about it.
Right. And
Everything-
then I let her know, like I let her know like hours before it happened too. You feel me? So baby mama, if you watching this, I'm sorry again.
We sorry.
Look,
I'm sorry.
look,
You gonna be
he's-
mad at me.
look, I think he's sorry for real, girl.
I'm honestly sorry because I didn't see that. I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, I'm finna go kick it with my people. I ain't had
Yeah,
this.
but I feel like
they
you
finna
shoulda-
meet my daughter. We finna have a good time. I want
feel
this,
like-
wanted her there. You
I feel like
feel
that's
me?
kind of a moment you could have kind of been selfish with yourself. You could have been selfish and been like, this my first time. I've been kind of waiting on this for a long time. I feel like that's a moment you could have just been selfish and been
I mean,
like,
I still win. I just didn't have my daughter with me, and I really wanted that. So it
Yeah.
made me
but
feel
you know
away.
what? But now you done created an open space for her to come.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
done opened the door, so now it could be more conversation. And
Yeah.
now she like, okay, you done went around the people, you done vibed with them. So now she's gonna be like, okay, you know what?
Right.
Let me give them a chance to,
Right.
show.
And I bring up that incident just to say that me and my baby mama co-parenting is up and down. And, you know, like I said, if y'all ever watched our first episode of our podcast,
Yeah.
I said,
That was a year ago. It's still up and down.
Right.
Y'all
It's
ain't got
still
it
up.
together.
Well, yeah,
You know,
it's
it take a long time to
that's only because
get.
it's-
It take a long time
It's
to
only
get
because
it.
of me. You know, I like I said before, I said it again. You know, we'll be good if I don't tweak sometimes. And
Yeah.
sometimes I tweak and I can sit there and
Yeah,
say, admit that.
yeah,
you feel me? I
some
can admit
stuff
that.
don't even be worth it, but you gon' try, boy. You gon' try.
So, but up and down, more up than down. I just
Okay,
gotta
that's
get my
good.
stuff together.
Yeah, get your stuff together. Stop playing with her. All right, Reese, how that work? How your co-parenting work? Because you your kids got different mothers.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so how does that work? You're in a relationship with one.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No.
You said you was in love.
Yeah, I was in love when I was
Oh,
making
when
my
you made
son.
them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all.
I'm a king.
Oh my God.
I'm a king.
He say when he
He's about what I was made.
Hey.
Yeah, that, I wasn't
when
lying.
they
He said,
getting
yeah.
good.
When
they
I was
getting
in them
good.
guts, it was good. I was in love.
Besides
Oh
that,
my
even
God.
after that, it was good. Like I was trying to make sure I stayed with her, all that. Like
Oh
it
my
was
God.
it was good. I really fucked with her. She was my friend. But the main thing, like far as co-parenting with both, is like just me being who I am. I'm not that communicative, but I am super giving. So I know money doesn't solve everything, but the closer I am with my kids, the more I can do for them. So it's more of a actually letting me be able to,
To open that door and let you be a father.
actually letting me be around my child or bringing my child even around my family, because I work hard. So it's like I go get the bacon. So if my family is like, oh, I got your son over here, she just dropped him off or dropped her off. My Reese on the way. As soon as I get done getting the bacon, I'm finna go wherever
My
family
kids
members
at.
say, I got your baby. I'm coming. I'm on my way. And then we go to my house and I spoil my kids. Like, I try to make them feel like they daddy rich and famous. Like, so my co-parenting is pretty good. It's just I just need to get better with communicating with them, far as in like my schedule. But my schedule is crazy, so it's like more of a communicating and them being able to trust, like when I'm telling them what I need from them and how I need them to, cooperate with me with everything that's going on,
Okay, so you touched on the topic of it was your weekend with your daughter. So do y'all have like a set co-parenting situation schedule for the baby?
We supposed to, but like I say, I be fucking up. So
You just doing everything. Oh my God, girl, come get him. Oh my God, what are you doing?
no, it be let my baby mama tell it. It be I put everything above that, but I don't think I do, or I don't try to. You know what I'm saying?
So you the problem, and you know you the problem, and you still ain't trying to fix the damn problem.
I do be trying. So our schedule, co-parenting schedule is every other weekend, and if I'm off or get a free day, then I supposed to have my daughter. You feel me? So the issues lies is, I mean, as of lately, it hasn't been stuck to because I've been doing a lot of overtime at work, you know, which I communicate with her like, I'm doing this, you know, and the issue is that I'm telling her instead of saying, letting her know before I make the decision. To
go do it because she kind of expecting you.
Right.
You know, she need a break too. You know that, right?
Everybody,
she need a break.
Yeah,
she's a mom. She working.
Yeah.
It's a lot. She need a break. She need a mental break.
Right.
Do better.
I do she get her breaks, you feel me? Like he said, if his child dropped off at a family member house, if my daughter dropped off at my mama's house, I'm there all day.
Oh, then you there.
I'm there all day. I'm doing everything. I'm feeding. We watch the TV, we playing. I take up, you know, give her a bath, put her to sleep, then I leave and go do my thing or go to work, or then the next day same cycle. You feel me? So it's not like I'm
absent.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm completely out of the picture. I go do what I gotta do. You feel me?
Make it happen.
So you ain't got no set schedule either. You just
it makes it easy for me because my daughter lives in Minnesota, so.
Yeah. How does that work with the?
I get her in the summer.
In the summer?
Yeah.
Oh, you finna get your daughter?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna see her. She's shining bright like a diamond.
Bring on the show.
Shining bright like a diamond.
Yes.
For sure. But with my son, it's just like he said, every other weekend. But I'm trying to get him out of that daycare stuff because I can do more for him than the daycare. So if I can like have him tagging along with me every day, I don't mind. Like I don't.
Oh, so you want man being like a full-time dad? Yeah, like he on my hip, he with me.
Because he's a boy and he needs his dad. Like I can.
But don't that scare you though to be a full-time? Because you know how some fathers say that. Some fathers say sit here and talk about it.
It ain't scary for a mom to do it. Why it's scary for a man to do it? I don't feel like it should be different.
It's so easy for me for a little man.
Okay.
A little man is like I don't have to really.
Women do it every day.
I don't have to really twist myself to be like, oh, I feel where you're coming from. Like I don't have to twist myself and be like, oh, put myself in a woman's shoes or a little girl's shoes. Like I don't have to do that. With him is, if you don't listen to me, it's gonna be some consequences, and I'm gonna hit you. So it's like I'm gonna show him the real world before the real world can show him.
Right.
You know, and it's gonna be to a balanced. You know, I'm going to distribute it in a balanced amount. So I'm not going to stone my son, but I'm going to show him like it can get to this. Like, hey, I'm going to hit you, but, you know, being hit is a consequence from you doing this. So it's like when you go into the streets, you'll know other people may hit you and they may take it a step further. They may try to kill you. They may, like, because you're doing something that's out of line or such and such. It's easier for me to take my little man everywhere I go because I'm going to teach him respect. I'm going to teach him how to be a gentleman. I'm the perfect gentleman. So it's like, I'm going to teach him everything.
Reese got a lot going on. Reese, you single? And you trying to shoot your shot at these ladies. You single? What you got going on?
I'm just him.
I'm just him. I don't even know where to go with that. So I'm going to leave that to Reese. He's him. So we all see him. Yeah, we're going to leave him on the last stop. Okay, so I got to backtrack with you.
But wait. What about co-parenting for you?
Oh, co-parenting? I mean, my co-parent is cool.
She's lying?
She lying. Like how she...
Co-parenting is more
Tell the truth so your baby daddy can see it and go upside your head.
No cap. Okay, so look, the co-parenting it works as in like my baby daddy mama, she steps in a lot. So like whenever it's her weekend off, she get my baby. So for him, I feel like it's like his mama getting my son is equivalent to him getting my son. And
you sound like My baby mama.
I feel like it's like but it's like it's different because they're in the same household.
No, okay.
Yeah, you and your mom ain't in the same household, so I feel like it's different. It's like, and then it's not really like it's not really him just being like, oh, I'm finna come see my son, or I'm finna come get my son, or it's just like it's not that. And like my son will say every single day he want to go to his daddy house. He want to talk to his daddy. I be hating a little bit because I'm like, look, bro, I'm here every day. We thugging it out every day. You know, it's like I get like you miss your daddy, but it's like
you trying to learn something.
I'm like, it's like I can't force it, and I feel like I shouldn't have to force it. I'm done with that phase.
Yeah,
like I understand, like my son comes first in any and every aspect, but he got to come first for you too. If you know you got the day off, you know you got the weekend off, or even if you just come to get him for a couple hours, because my son he gonna light up when I be like, oh, your daddy finna come get you. He gonna fly. He gonna put his clothes on. He gonna put his shoes on. He gonna be waiting for him at the door. But I'm just not finna force no grown man, and it's been like 5 years.
I see light in your situation because that was the beginning of me and like my daughter's like predicament. My mom would always get her, but I was only 15 when. So it was like I was always no. I was always just basically like either in school or just I actually got a little job. I had a work permit from Prosser, and so I was actually working and doing a bunch of things, but I wasn't always like super there. Yeah,
I was like, so I feel
sophomore
like
year I had her. So I wasn't always there.
Your parenting is different from like ours because you were young.
But also with my mom, like actually just steady, constantly getting her, it kind of just clicked in my head eventually, like, do this. Like,
do better.
Not do better because I was just a young teen. I was just working and going to school. Like, I was trying to finish my homework, do all that. So it's like, but it clicked in my head just to be like, when you got a chance to just have free time, make sure you get your child because your mom is showing you like, this is what it takes to sustain a family. I had my dad in my life. Yeah, he always came and got me on the weekends as well. So I had an extra push, like, be a mom, be everything to your child. Be the mom, the daddy, be everything. Because my mom and my dad was there.
Teacher.
Yeah, be the teacher,
be the
everything. Exactly. So it just eventually clicked. So it could be light always in your situation. It just sometimes a man does have to actually.
He gotta actually want it. And he gotta
has to see it and be like, okay, wait. Let me just hop on this wave real quick and do
but
this,
for me, it's kind of just like maybe that's something that he experienced with his dad. That's why I kind of look at it as,
and that does happen. Yeah,
but I'm like, at the end of the day, you gotta figure out your own way of co-parenting that's what I want him to be. Like I want him to be a mister, make it happen. Like I'm finna come get him. I'm not asking for like every weekend because I got babysitters on deck. But it's like I would prefer him to be with his dad because my son is getting bigger. He talking. He just like he like a ball of energy. And then from the conversations we have, my son don't act like the way he act with me. He don't act like that with his daddy. His daddy be like, oh, he be listening to me. I tell him one time, I'm like, this little motherfucker running all over me.
That's how.
But it's like I kind of let him because it's like I'm at work. I done did 8 hours at work. By the time I get home, baby, I'm tired. So it's like, damn, I still gotta be a mom. So I gotta cook for this kid. I gotta clean up after him. I gotta give him a bath.
For sure.
So it's kind of like,
I feel you.
I let him get like a good 3-4 hours, baby. Do whatever you want, cause I just need a couple hours to myself to figure myself out. Because at the end of the day, my mental still matters. How I'm feeling emotionally, like all that still comes into like just like being a mom. Because at the end of the day, I'm not just a mom. I'm still a woman. I'm still the teacher. I'm still everything I need to be for myself, and then I got to be everything my son needs for me to be. So it's like I'm running at 100 an hour,
right?
And then it's like I'm not even just doing the mom thing and the job thing. I'm still running businesses on the side. Oh yeah, Shop Pressure by Shay, y'all.
The right way.
Yeah, so it's like, and then now we back doing the podcast, so now I got to throw the podcast in the mix. So it's like I'm like superwoman around here. I gotta have 8 capes on to figure it out. So for me, if you know as a man that my baby mama doing all this stuff to make sure she good, to make sure my son good, let me help out a little bit more. I know I'm off at this time. Let me get him for the night. I'll bring him to you. Or I'll take him to daycare. The daycare is literally in the middle of where we live, literally. I live on one side of town. He live like probably 13 minutes away, but the daycare is still like 5 minutes away from him, 5 minutes away from me. So it's like, meet me in the middle. You got to go to work. Take him to daycare before you go to work. Pick him up from daycare, keep him a couple hours, then bring him home. You know, it's like, it be that little stuff for me to just give me some breathing room. Because my son, he's very active. So I just be needing like a couple minutes of myself to just breathe. I got to do nail orders. I'm doing custom sets. It was just prom season.
Nice.
I was booked. TT
Nice.
was tagged. And then like my son, he was getting out of school. I
Nice.
got to figure out, all right, cool, he getting out of school. What am I going to do with this little boy for the summer? Because I'm like, I can't depend on you.
Right.
So we back at the daycare. So, hey, it is what it is, though. You know,
you a soldier for real.
I know. I wear that mom shit real proud. So
well, your badges.
it's cool. I need
some
to
badges
go.
for Dashay for real.
Yeah. Anybody know me?
Please get us some badges.
They know I don't play about Mason. So you know, it's all love. I'm done with the being angry. At this point, I'm just.
There's no point.
It is what it is. Your mama get them, she get them. She don't, you don't see them.
It'll click.
Yeah, it'll click. I feel like it'll click eventually, but
it'll usually
it's always. I feel like his excuse is when he get older. What about right now?
Right.
Yeah. Right now,
This when he's soaking up the most
Right
energy, the most behavior.
Yeah.
Like my son, I feel like when he was in this one daycare, he picked up a lot of the other kids' behavior.
Yeah, that's why.
And he run that at home, and I was like, bro, we not even doing that.
Yeah.
Like we had to put our foot down with him. Like he was tripping, he was cussing, he was the Mike Tyson of the daycare.
Yeah.
Like he fighting. I'm like, my son don't do this. Y'all bothering him.
Yeah.
Instantly, I got my son up out of there. No, my son not just fighting and cussing. He's picking up behavior from these other kids.
That's true.
This is not the environment for him. That's fine. He gotta go. Put him in school. In school, excelling. No problems. He had his little ups and downs because he a little crybaby and he want to do what he want to do and he gonna try you. Preschool, excelled. He finna go to kindergarten, y'all. So,
I can't wait till my son get in there. Don't worry.
He finna go to pre-K, right? He 4?
Yeah.
He should be a pre-K.
He about to.
Yeah.
He about to this year.
Oh, this year, yeah. Oh, he gonna be so different. Oh, he gonna get around them kids. Oh my God, my son picked up on a few friends, but yeah, them kids need little friends.
They do.
Cause I ain't your little friend. I had to learn that the hard way. I was being too nice to the boy. So back to the subject. So fatherhood. So I know you talked about how you had your dad around, right?
Yeah.
That's different for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Y'all
bit.
so opposite around here. Oh my
my
God.
godbrother.
It's so
This my godbrother,
crazy.
like since we
First.
there.
Yeah.
Kindergarten, first grade?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all like lifetime friends?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, you gonna be
Like,
at
when
his
I
wedding?
first started-
Well, you gonna be at his wedding because I
And
don't
then
think
my
you
mom
got it
started
in.
working with his mom.
When
so
I
it was
first-
like,
Oh.
dang.
When I first started school, first friend, him and
that is
him and
so
Java.
sweet.
Yeah, Java.
Yeah, first friend. So it's
I just seen
20 years.
Java at Taco Pros.
Yeah.
That is so crazy to me.
Yeah, but yeah, I ain't had my father in my life, so I relied on my uncle as a father figure, but he was in the streets, so I got them lessons, you know, at an early age, and then my youngest brother father basically was a father figure to me because he had his hand in raising me and my brothers, so. He used to always tell me, like, towards the end, middle part and ending of him and my mama relationship, you got to be better than me. You got to be better than me. That's always used to say, and it used to piss me off. I'm like, what you mean be better?
It ain't click
I'm
for
young
you.
as hell. What you mean be better than you? So now that I'm a father, I start to understand why he kept saying that because, like I told y'all, me and BM relationship up and down, so it's like I know when I get upset with her or she say something to make me mad or rub me the wrong way, I'm just spluing out, you know what I'm saying? And it's been times that I done splued out in front of my daughter. So it's like those incidents, you know, like you said, when you got a young baby, they looking at that. You know, they watching that. So it's like
they absorbing all that energy.
Right. I can't be so negative or pissed off and showing that type of emotion in front of her towards her mother, because then she'll grow up and think, well, that's how a man's supposed to communicate with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Right. So every time an incident come up, or every time I'm just sitting there back thinking, like, how can I do better? I hear my brother, father tell me, be better than me, be better than me. And, you know, it be a struggle mentally, because it's like you thinking about every little thing. Like, am I doing this correctly? Like, am I approaching this correctly when it comes to raising her? Am I approaching the communication problems that I have with her mama correctly? And, you know, all the time I know I don't. But after I calm down and then I backtrack, it's like, okay, I could have said this better. I could have done this better. You know, she is with her 24/7 more than I am. So I do got to take myself out my shoes and put them in her shoes and see exactly how she feeling mentally and emotionally. So I just take all that and just approach parenting way different. Like, knowing that I gotta step up more than what I done had in my life.
Okay.
What about you, Reese? Was your father like
He
in the
just-
household,
No,
or he
no.
was just like there?
Nah, my dad was like some type of like, I don't know, suave person like this guy. Nah. But my dad actually, to be honest, he had me, and he had left my mom and went back to the girl he was seeing or whatever.
Ooh.
So it was like
loving hip hop.
So it was like, you know, I didn't really get to see him in my house, but he was making sure, like, by the time he showed up to the hospital when I was born, he just always spoiled me and just always provided. But I didn't actually start hanging out and seeing my other siblings on his side until, because I got an older sibling. I didn't see those siblings until like I was like 6 or 7. So it was like, that just hit me a little bit. Like, I got a little like trauma from that, but it's not really much. It's just, it made me feel kind of like in my younger like parenthood days, like just the way this shit go. Cause I was feeling kind of like treated like that, like just be, you know, like fuck them, like fuck my baby
You feel like
mama.
you was treated differently from your siblings?
Yeah, for sure. Because he
Do you
was
feel
with
like
their
it was?
mama. Like,
I'm just saying because he was in the household.
Yeah, he was with their mama.
Yeah,
but it
I
was
get
another
that.
thing with me, which actually saved me, that my dad so improved, because even though like they was there and they received more than me, he like really spoiled me. Like,
Do you feel like you got spoiled because you weren't in the household with him? Do you feel like you got spoiled more?
no, I feel like that's just my
That's
dad,
just the way he
because he made a good earning, and he was just, I don't know, he's really giving. Like, I've passed out blankets downtown on Michigan with my father for Christmas like several years, so I've seen the actual good in him. It's just the only part I had was like, yo, why the fuck did you cheat on your, you know, woman and make me and then leave my mom? But I kind of grew into it and was like, you know, I have my own, you know, like urges as a man, and I know what it feels like to be like, you know, she's hot, you know, who I demand.
Not she's hot. Oh
You
my
know,
God.
so that's the way it goes, because, you know, like, honestly, I look at my mom tell the story even to me. Like, my dad was the manager at Arby's, and she was an employee, and my mom is hot. Like, I'm not lying. And I think light skin was pretty much in at around the time in the 90s or whatever. So they like, she was like, you know, like super hot to him, and then he cheated. And that's how I was made. So it was basically like, I kind of accepted the fact that, like, hey, I'm not saying I would do that, but I know as a man, when I became a man, like, I know my urge is like, you know, if I see something hot, it's hard to fight it. Or, you know, some people are stronger than others mentally, but I kind of feel for my dad, like, You know,
like you understand, like
like my
stuff
mom
happens.
is hot. Watch the damn like fuck it. Not saying it like that. Turn up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like that's the way it goes. Like the hotter women ends up making the man fuck up his.
Oh, this ain't the man's fault at
fuck
all.
up his home.
It ain't his fault at all.
No, it's not the woman's fault. It's not the woman's fault. But I'm saying it's a one and one. It's it's even. If she wasn't so fucking hot right here in front of him, I'm pretty sure like.
Y'all.
Now let me stop fucking with
disregard. This is false advertisement. Disregard what he's saying because the math not mathing.
But yeah.
Reese, your mama hot. We understand.
No,
cool.
I'm just saying that's the way men like operate sometimes. Like,
and that's okay.
That's how happy homes
and that's
end up
okay.
breaking up, and so I couldn't fault my dad for nothing like that. Like.
Y'all, we gonna get a lot of Reese, okay?
You gonna get a lot of Reese? Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be 100. Like,
okay.
If she was like burnt ugly, I'm pretty sure.
You know what? Okay, next. Okay, Rico, we gonna talk about you. Okay, so since you didn't grow up with your father like in the household, or y'all didn't like have a relationship, did you base a lot of your feelings and emotions off the things that your mom told you about him?
Damn.
Yeah, I gotta get a little, sorry y'all, we gotta get deep. Yeah.
Damn.
Like does that,
That's
I kinda wanna feel
question.
like does that come into play like as a kid, as a like growing up, like what does the one side that your mother tell you or your father tell you dictate and determine how you feel about a person, your
That's
father?
the reason I said that, of course.
Ooh, shit. I don't even know how to answer that, but I think it didn't necessarily. I mean, she didn't say nothing negative about him.
So she always kept him as like, he's just your dad. She didn't ever get in like the details of the relationship. Because some women gonna be like.
Oh no, she got into the details. She told me that when they was together, they was crazy about each other. Mm-hmm. So it's just something that happened, and however it happened. I know it's confusing,
Yeah,
but look,
like,
I ain't trying to put all business out there like that. You feel me?
Okay,
so,
yeah. Protect your mama energy.
Right. I ain't gonna put all that out there like that.
Not like Reese,
right.
because his mama was just smoking hot. She was the baddest Army boy.
I'm gonna be honest. After hearing both days, like I said, I kicked it with him yesterday. And after hearing both their sides, it's like they could have approached the situation differently and be more mature about it.
Oh,
but
okay.
You feel me? But that's neither here nor there. So when she was talk about him, she was like, yeah, we was crazy about each other. He did this, he did that. He's a good man, So it was never nothing negative. My thing was I just wanted to know him, and never had that opportunity as a child to know him.
Okay, so was that more so on his side, or was that more so on your mom's side? Like she wouldn't let him be in, or was it more so that he didn't want to be in?
I'm gonna say, without saying too much,
okay,
that again,
it was both sided.
They both could have handle situations a little different.
So we gonna blame y'all. No, I'm just playing.
It's all good now. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm older now, so it's like they ain't got to sugarcoat the shit to me. So and then even then, I told him, I'm like, I ain't never had no ill will towards you. I just wanted to know you, that side of the family. You feel me? I got a brother.
Yeah,
I
how
got
did that go?
Like,
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So like, how I want to know, like, how did the situation approach itself? Like, did you just get like an invitation, like, hey, we doing this tomorrow? Or we doing this a week from now? We want you to come through. Like, how was that brought to you?
So I'm gonna start with the beginning. So how I found them, right? Well, my uncle always used to tell me like, "This your father. This who he is. This, that, and third." All through my teenage years, but I never knew how to go about reaching out to him. So when I had my daughter, I always said before I had kids that I'm gonna know that side of the family. I'm not gonna bring no child in this world without knowing that side of the family. Because when it come to that time, I don't want my child to just know my mom's side of the family. She needs to know both, or he need to know both. So now that I am a father, I went on ahead and did the ancestry. And
what?
Yeah, I did the ancestry. And
you found all your cousins and your siblings.
yeah, I found all cousins.
That's nuts.
All
so
cousins.
Like, does that work? Like the other people, they have to have did the ancestry as well.
That's how it has to happen.
I might gotta try that. I might got some some peoples out here. My daddy was a Rolling Stone.
So I did that, and a cousin reached out to me. He was like, "I know exactly who your father is."
Really?
And
y'all look
alike.
Yeah,
he look alike. So he put it in motion or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And I met up with my father, and it was
it was the first time.
First time we went to Longhorn.
Did y'all like beforehand? Did y'all like text? Did y'all get on the phone?
Yeah, we texted. He set it up, had lunch, and I swear, walking into the restaurant,
was you nervous?
Nervous as fuck. Aww. And then when I looked at him, I'm like, damn. I'm looking at it like this how I'm looking. This how I'm looking. And when I'm 40, 50, like looking at him, and we got the same not the same tattoos, but our tattoo placement is in the same place.
Wow.
You feel me? So,
damn.
Right.
That's dope. I love that for you.
Like people say, you can't. He couldn't deny you because y'all look just alike. Then I showed him a picture of his granddaughter, and he was like, damn. Yeah, that's three.
Yeah, he fucked me up when he told me just walking in here with that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Right when he just told me that, I was shooken.
Yeah. So
I'm like, wait. Huh?
So yesterday, so we've been talking and kicking it and establishing that relationship, and it's funny because my mama's birthday was June 9th and his birthday July 9th.
Oh wow!
So 2 weeks ago,
season.
Boo!
Turn up.
My baby daddy one of those tomatoes.
So turn up.
2 weeks ago, he sent me a flyer like, "Look, I'm doing this at the end of the month, and then I'm having this all white party for my birthday.
Oh, okay.
Next month, you got to be there.
Turn up.
You gonna take your daughter this time, or it's a grown folks
Oh
party?
no, this grown folks.
God brother coming.
We invited Reese.
We'll be in
Look,
there.
Reno, I can put me on the wall.
I will be in there. He will see the extended family.
Right. Look.
But yeah, so
the last stop family, we coming two pops. Look, if you watch it, we can come.
We will be
We
there.
can come. For real, we attached to my boy hip.
right. So yesterday he just did a little something, threw something on the grill because it was nice. He was like, "Come through."
Yeah,
So
it was hot yesterday.
I went, and I'm sitting outside. Like, damn, I'm really finna go in this man's house. Like, see other family.
Oh yeah, so
me.
did you see your siblings? How did y'all interact?
So I knocked on the door, and my brother was right there.
Okay.
And he was just looked at me.
He's like your younger brother?
We
or
2 years apart. So I'm 28, he 26.
Okay. So he's like your younger brother.
Right.
Okay. The siblings on your father's side, are they younger than you? Or is like some older, some younger? Like, how does that work?
My brother 2 years younger than me, and I think my sister is around the same age as me. She stay in, I think he told me Phoenix or somewhere in Arizona.
Okay.
I want to go to Arizona, Martin.
I ain't get to talk to her yet, but yeah, he opened the door. He looked at me. We knew we was brothers because it was like that look right there.
Yeah, like
so,
big bro, what up?
We shook up or whatever. Told me everybody was in the back.
Okay.
Went back there. Pops introduced me to all my uncles and stuff.
Nice.
Did you feel welcome?
Oh yeah. They.
Okay, that's good.
It's
that's
weird because we all act the same. Like I'm sitting there quiet.
Did you feel like you knew them forever when you was there? Like you feel like you like oh yeah.
No, I ain't.
Like, was it like
I ain't get that. I knew them forever feeling.
Okay.
I got the feeling like this family. Like
Okay.
this ain't nothing for me to be nervous about. Like I blend right on in. You feel me? They passing me shots. Talking. Giving me. Game on how to handle my situation.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like
at
at least now you get like a few more male
right.
They letting you know like from a man.
Yeah.
They giving you like a little bit more knowledge.
Right. And then it's like I said, it was just genuine, and it's still kind of a touchy topic because it's like I'm still navigating through those emotions. Like I didn't sit here and say Pops, and I'm sitting here. You read my texts from him. I'm calling him by his first name and stuff. You feel me?
Right.
Because I'm still.
So it shifted kind of quickly
right.
from
It did just off that one night, and I ain't trying to make it seem like I'm just kind of rushing into it, but it just felt that genuine for me to.
Right.
Be comfortable.
I kind of like it's something that you kind of been waiting on.
Yeah,
so,
Mom didn't say nothing bad about him, so I could see you saying Pops when you meet him, everything kind of confirmed that he's, a sweet man,
right?
Respectful, and the family is,
sometimes
somewhat
we just can't be in control of our parents. Yeah, how our parents handle things, and that's kind of sucks as a kid. Because why do I have to bear the outcomes of y'all situations? That's like one thing that I never want my son to go through. Like whatever me and his father go through, I never want him to bear the repercussions of that.
Yeah,
like I feel like it's just like so important to just keep everything peaceful.
Right, and but see, that's the thing with fatherhood. I feel like right there, it's more pressure on us as males to keep it more peaceful because we gotta sit here and listen to y'all go off, and we might not have.
What we going off of? What we going off?
Because how we
just
act.
Because you're emotional.
Yeah, that too. Y'all not always thinking logically.
For the most part, it's because
y'all thinking about y'all thinking on emotions, and that's okay.
If men wanted to like nag and say something about every little thing that they felt that they should say something about, it would be a fucking argument every time.
No, but I feel like if I'm nagging about it, then it's a problem. Change the problem.
Right.
Especially if I'm constantly nagging you about it, that means you're not doing anything to change it.
Or
change
that she's
it,
not
I won't
doing
nag.
it. Or he's not doing it to your standards. You can't think, you can't.
No,
as a
okay.
father, you
I can
can't
let you have that one.
You can't, as a father, you can't undermine him, his perspective on things. You can't undermine how he feels about things, because you got to take into account that he's, however he's raised, plays a part in it. However he view how he should be fathering is a part of it, and how he views how you all co-parent is just as important as your views too. So you can sit here and fuss all day about how he's not doing this, and this.
And I'm a fuss.
But you also got to put in yourself in his shoes on what he is doing and appreciate that.
No, because why am I appreciating the bare minimum?
How you know it's the bare minimum?
We know when it's the bare minimum.
It's the bare minimum to your standards, right?
No, it's the bare minimum because I know what type of time you have.
Yeah,
like, come on.
You don't always know that though.
Okay, but then that's where the communication come in.
But y'all not communicating, right? Y'all don't talk, right? You have that relationship with your baby father where y'all don't talk. So you cannot sit here and say, oh, that's where the communication comes in. That if y'all don't even have a communication at all.
As co-parenting, we figure out that's what works for us though. We don't have to communicate on every single thing. I make the decisions.
Why do you feel like you make the decision?
Yeah,
because he don't never be like, because he don't never make the decision. I can come to, I promise y'all, I can come to this man like about my baby party. We was talking about like what we're gonna do for my baby birthday. My baby birthday, was Tuesday. So I think like a couple weeks ago we was talking about like what we gonna do. So I was like, he was like, just figure it out and I'm gonna pay for it. It's always just figure it out. Just figure it out.
Okay, so that's
Take
different.
the lead. Damn. I'm tired of figuring it out.
That's different now, but you got
be like, oh, we gonna throw him. We gonna take him to the park. We gonna take him out to eat. But then when I come up with an idea, it's a problem. It's something. I'm just like, I can't never win. But if you take the lead and be like, this what we gonna do, I'm gonna fall in line with it. Because guess what? I'm tired. I don't want to do it. And then I don't want to do it.
Some pushback.
No, it's only pushback if it's not making sense.
But
it's just because it don't make sense to you
earlier.
I know.
If you say, which way should we go to the restaurant? And I say, make a left right here, make a right here. And then you say, are you sure? It's like, you know what? You can have it. You tell me, because men don't want to be. We don't want to argue with our woman. We have to go out, make some money, deal with the real world, try to make it home safe, or with our family, keep providing. So it's like when we're talking to the mother of our child, or someone in our family, or someone of woman, we want to be as sweet and non-combative as possible. We want you guys to have your way.
Okay.
We just feel like, okay, she doesn't feel that's right. Maybe I should let her have it.
So in other words, what he's saying, y'all, is protect those real fathers. Hashtag that. Protect those real fathers.
Oh, we're going to start
the
a
fathers
hashtag.
that actually is out there in these children's life actually doing what they supposed to do. They not out here chasing no tail. You feel me?
We have an opinion.
You feel me? Y'all mothers out there, appreciate those fathers that are out there active, because stuff can be worse. You can deal with a guy that ain't in the child life, that don't want nothing to do with y'all.
Yeah.
That's disrespecting you as a mother. That's put gangs in these blocks out here over their child.
Yeah, because y'all need to get y'all kids because they be acting up downtown. And I like going downtown to go shop. Get y'all kids, find them something to do for the summer because
they're robbing
y'all come get y'all kids. That's all I'm gonna say. Come get y'all kids because they are wilding right now. And I feel like it's the lack of them. They ain't got nothing to do. So we need to get some YMCAs open. We need to get them some little summer jobs. I don't know.
Yes.
Keep them from downtown because I like to go down there and shop and walk around from time to time. But I can't do that because it's 115 and 16-year-olds running in the street, jumping on cars, beating up people like
14-year-olds.
Come on. That is so like y'all should be embarrassed for y'all kids.
Yes, that's a fact.
Like I understand as moms, as fathers, we gotta work, we gotta do everything under the sun. But y'all not understanding the risk that y'all kids are in by doing that crazy stuff. Like, for real. Get y'all kids in line.
Invest
in them to do something.
Invest into
so
the
you gotta
children.
start them young.
Right, whatever
they like to do, they like to.
The kids are the future.
Yes, these kids are our future doctors. At this point, we ain't gonna have no doctors. We ain't gonna have no lawyers. We ain't gonna have nothing. We gonna be taking care of ourselves.
No builders.
Yeah,
we need some
get
builders.
them landscaping. Get them into anything.
The gardeners,
business
owners.
Oh yeah, look, let me say this. Business owners, if you have the opportunity to help these kids find something safe for them to do, help them, mold them. These are like literally our future leaders. Help them, mold them, like just show them because at this point they don't see nothing but the streets. They don't see nothing but an open opportunity to do what they want to do. We gotta set some boundaries.
Fathers do better.
They do better. Mothers do better. Like I understand we gotta work. We got like stuff to do.
No, we calling
These
out the
kids
fathers.
are important. Like
we calling out the fathers. This
we
is a
calling out.
father's
He said
episode.
it. He said
y'all be in y'all children's life, man. These blocks ain't going nowhere. These gangs don't love you like y'all think y'all do. And to be honest, why would y'all even want to put these blocks and these gangs over y'all?
Exactly.
Over y'all something y'all
created. The police not
if
not
y'all
playing.
sitting out here doing it, man. Is this camera? If y'all sitting out here doing that shit, man, y'all some straight bitches. Like I just don't got no respect for that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my circle ain't. I don't hang around nobody that don't take care of their kids, man. For real. Y'all really need to grow the fuck up and do better. Like seriously.
Y'all done pissed him off.
Like no, for real. Cause I didn't look. Last night I got into it with somebody and I knew him and I'm like, bro, what is you doing? You really putting this gang in this block over your child, bro? Are you serious? Y'all gotta do better, man. For real.
Check y'all friends. Check y'all friends.
For real. Hold y'all friends accountable. Y'all know they not doing what they supposed to do as a father. Pull them aside and call them out. Like, look.
Well, stop hanging with them.
For real.
Cut them off.
Because the way we going, man, is not good. We the adults of the generation. And right now, we really setting a bad fucking example. We ain't gonna have no
pastors or nothing.
For real.
Bad example.
We ain't gonna have no pastors. Who gonna be the pastors?
We don't need no pastors.
Who leading the church?
We don't need pastors. We just need creative minds.
For real.
Creative minds for the most part.
And at this point, I don't even know what else to say, but get y'all kids. Damn.
Yeah. They are bringing havoc on Chicago right now.
Yes, and it's kind of like they don't even just got to worry about the gangs. They got to worry about the police. The police not playing with them. Like, ain't nobody playing with these kids. It's like it's not safe nowhere. So my advice: find something safe for them to do for the summer. Get them on the after school program going. Something
to kind of like mess up that, but it seems like the kids aren't playing with the police officers anymore. Like R.I.P. the young lady who lost her life, the young black police officer. What's her name? Ariana?
Yeah. That was sad. That was horrible.
Like, it's to the point where we don't know if the police are even ready for the children.
Exactly, because it's kind of like everybody just picking up guns and just shooting.
Police are hiring a lot right now in Chicago because they're quitting. I don't know. Some are scared. Some are like, I'm done.
Then, you got them trigger happy ones that don't really know how to handle situations, so they just thinking to shoot.
The police aren't really ready. Honestly, no one's ready for the generations that's coming.
Do y'all not hear this? The police got y'all kids.
Like, no
get
one's
y'all
ready.
Kids. Get y'all kids. Cause for real, why is the police got y'all kids? Them some damn demons. No, get y'all kids. I'm like not even playing. Cause that's like that should be embarrassing. You should be embarrassed.
Raising these kids is very important.
Yes,
in 2-parent households.
Yep.
Even if
it don't work out.
even if it don't work out,
make it work
At
somehow.
least until
make your
17,
presence
18.
known. Make your presence known.
Yeah.
Put your foot down. These kids. And the crazy part, these kids can have so much talent and just don't know what to do with it or don't even know like how to start it. Like if you write poems or you just good with writing, write a book. Write a poetry book. You good with doing hair, doing nails? Do hair and do nails. You know, you can buy a little $20 kit off Amazon. Practice. Get on YouTube. You ain't got to always have somebody teach you something. You can learn yourself. Everything I learned about doing nails, I learned off YouTube. Like, literally. Everything I know about writing books.
Still appreciate love and attention. That's
right. So it's at the end of the day, it still goes back to these parents. It still goes back to the parents.
And see anything.
And then you got to let your kid know that they can do it too.
The actual participation from an adult showing that, hey, I'm interested in your future. It actually plays a way bigger part. Like just like I was saying, I made my daughter cry to write her name, but she actually sees that in the future. She sees like, I really needed to know how to spell and write my name. Like I write this on everything. That's why she's always reminding me like, remember you taught me how to do this? She's using it in her everyday life. So it's like when you actually show a child, it doesn't have to be their parent, but any adult. Like we need more things where volunteers are just coming into stations and saying, hey, what are you thinking about? What do you want to create? I can help you with this, or you know, music, arts, whatever. Is it farming, whatever it is? We need that in Chicago because these kids don't know what to do. They're like, I can go on YouTube and learn how to get a Kia with a USB charger. So
for real,
like, I can just go steal Kias and make a lot lot of money doing that.
That's
like,
nuts.
It's so many things you can learn
like,
on YouTube.
If you can do
by
that
yourself, but if an adult has some control and say, no, that's not it. That's not it. No. This is how you make some legit money and stay.
Yeah, you like if you can
outside
like
free and
I feel
able
like
to do
wait,
things. You know what I mean?
If you could turn a car on with a charging USB, you don't think you could get up under that hood and make you some real money?
Yeah, like,
you don't think you could figure out how to do some brakes, fix some rotors, get up under that engine, get up under that hood. Yeah. You know, like
you got all this time
like,
to break
somebody's
car.
Think big.
Yeah.
You think about the little stuff trying to get this car to turn on with a USB. Boy, you better get up under that hood and make you some real money. Y'all trying to sell some parts. Baby, you can make them parts. Y'all crazy. Well, get y'all kids. Before I do.
Yeah, we gotta pay attention to the kids a lot.
Yeah, Lord, this generation. What is it, Gen Z?
That's
what they call them.
Something.
Like Gen Z.
Something.
Yeah, stop calling them kids that. Call them Gen D. Demons. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, yeah.
Yeah. How much time we got?
What other topics you got up there?
We got 1 minute. Oh, yeah, 1 hour. Oh, keep it going.
Yeah, what other questions what else you want to know? You the nosy one.
Man, I'm shy up in the
That's one for the change on the intro, the nosy one.
I'm not nosy. Y'all be giving me the opportunity to pick y'all brain. So I'm going to do it every single time. So, yeah. Let me see.
Okay.
Did you at what age did you wanted a kid for real? Because I know you weren't planning at no 15.
I never wanted any kids. Like,
period?
Yeah. Like, if I had the resources and like support to just go get a vasectomy at the age of like 15, 14, like before that happened, I would have did that. But
let's talk
about that. Ooh, let's talk about
that. We ain't getting off.
No, like, we finna talk about that.
Wow.
We finna talk about that.
I wanted that.
Men, no.
We on fatherhood. We're not getting off topic. We on fatherhood.
No, because
I asked him a question.
That's still a valuable topic. That's still a fatherhood topic if you think about it. Because men be like, oh, I don't want no more kids. I don't want no kids. Go get on birth control. I'm gonna pull out. Blah blah blah. Y'all know it's way easier for a man to get a vasectomy.
No, it's not.
Than for a woman to get there and go through like
getting
her tubes tied.
You know what they do in the vasectomy?
I I had a little, you feel me, back
Do
then.
you know
She ain't gotta get
That
her
man
tubes
decided
tied.
he did not want no more kids at the age of 24. He went and got a vasectomy. Literally.
She don't have to get
I was on the
her
phone
tubes
with him
tied.
when he was telling me about it. I'm just like, yeah, I went and got a vasectomy today. Huh?
She don't have to
Damn,
get her
at
tubes tied.
He was not like he had one child, and when I say the relationship he had with his child mother was so bad, he was like, no, he don't never want to experience nothing like that again in his
Well, that
life.
sucks for
He
him.
went and got a vasectomy. Yes. Y'all men sit up here and talk
I'm
about
a
how y'all
creator
don't
at
want no
24.
more
I'm a
kids.
creator. I
You
don't
can.
believe
I'm pretty
in,
sure. Like I think
like,
you can
not
probably do that at
creating.
18. I'm not sure. Like what's the age limit, but. For women, I wanted my tubes tied after I had my son. They told me, no, I gotta have at least 3 kids and be 25.
Blame
Who the
your
hell
policy-
I don't want no more damn kids. So why would I
blame
go
your
have some more?
politicians
Why
for
would I
that.
go have some more kids
Blame
just so I
there's
can
other-
make myself not have more
there's other
kids?
forms
No,
of
because
not
birth
having a
control is
baby.
tricky. Birth control is not. I don't feel like it's 100%.
It's called
And
a condom.
the toll it takes
It's
on
called
a person.
condom.
I ain't the one that got to put the condom on.
But women control sex.
Bam.
He can't get none unless you,
You
say
say-
yes. And
Yep.
if you don't say yes,
That's a
without the
conversation for both parties.
No. If
No.
you don't say yes,
Or if you say yes and say
It's
no
not
afterwards,
Oh my God!
unless
Here we
he's gonna
go.
rape
see
you.
you wanna.
I mean, grape.
But look, you say you just said,
He said
told you.
great.
I told you it's gonna
Okay,
come up.
okay.
I told you. It's
Okay,
gonna come up.
okay. Y'all are 100% correct. Yes,
Right.
I will give y'all that one.
He
but
said, "Fifth, you
condoms
didn't
do
want-
break.
Won't.
Condoms break sometimes.
Back to
from
what he
time to
said.
time.
Okay,
So-
then we both have to say, hey, we're gonna go half on this
But-
abortion.
But look though,
y'all gonna go get a plan B. Plan
Exactly.
B is kind of
We can
vicious
go half
nowadays.
on that, or we can go half on after
Them-
we find out. Like, I don't think I know.
y'all really open Pandora's.
and
You
then it'd
really
be
open
like,
Yeah,
Pandora's
but
back with this question.
okay, so no, because it's still fatherhood if you think about it.
Okay.
So in the situation of okay, we did everything to prevent this pregnancy from happening, the pregnancy still happens, and you as a man say, "Oh, I don't want no more kids," or "Well, I'm not ready for another baby. Or, I'm not ready for this baby," and the mother chooses to still have the baby. What role do you feel like you play? Do you feel like you are obligated to stay in that child's
Can
life?
I get a financial abortion?
That's what you get.
Yeah,
Like, can
basically.
I pay you to say, like, not bash me on the internet? Can I pay you to be like, this is
You gonna
I
pay
don't
her
know
not to
who-
say
I
nothing?
don't know whose child
He
this
gonna
is.
pay women y'all hitters. He gonna pay y'all for NDA.
Like, yeah.
he gonna pay
Whose
y'all
child this
right.
is.
Like if
I don't
if I
know.
say I don't want a
What?
baby, but I make a mistake and get you pregnant, is it possible that men can say, "Hey,
Some men do. They just pay 100% child support.
$2,500. No, not child support because I don't want it. So if
Oh,
I
this
give-
a one-time
One-time fee.
payment.
yeah. So if I give you like, yeah. So if I give you like,
This is a one-time payment, y'all.
we'll say
you gotta
5,000.
we gonna make that 5,000 scratch 18 years.
5,000 because hey,
Okay.
because if we come to an agreement,
Yeah,
and
women.
and you be like,
just go to Planned
you be like,
Parenthood.
hey, it's okay.
I'm a pro-choice.
No, look, Dasha, if you be like, hey, it's okay. You don't have to take any responsibility, and I'm supposed to just take your word, but it also comes with flack. Like, I don't want any, like, oh,
Maybe you can sign over
government's
your
coming
rights.
for me saying,
I don't know
hey,
how that works.
We need you to do a blood test and this. I don't
No,
want.
I think that's just for child support.
That's
It's a financial
That's a
abortion.
touchy-
It's like I'm paying you
I
just to
don't
leave
think
me
a
out of it.
financial abortion is a thing. I'm not really sure, but
But
it
what
is
if the
some men that
woman-
just pay child support and don't be in their
Does
kids'
he
life.
really
So they
ask
but
just
what if the
question?
woman doesn't?
Yeah, 'cause it's
what
still
if
a
the woman
fatherhood
wants the
question.
baby? Yeah, what if the woman wants the baby but
You-
the man doesn't?
I felt like
It's
if
like-
that man said he didn't want no more kids,
And
you
she
gotta
have it anyway.
You
Exactly.
gotta
I
respect
feel like
it.
no, I understand and I feel like well,
But
man.
you gotta respect it, and you shouldn't expect him to be there
I mean,
because he told you in the door.
I'll
He
pay
said,
to,
"I'll pay."
I'll pay to not be there.
He told
yeah,
you in the door
Reese
he
still
don't
talking
want
about
no
this
more
one-time
kids.
fee.
Yeah, because it's something. It's like you wanted the baby, I
Right.
did it, and we had a discussion about it. But that 5,000 is gonna. I mean,
What that $5 gonna do? Because
First
the
of
price
all-
of living is
First of all, I expect your family to have a baby shower or you to do something for the child as well.
What if she ain't got no type of support?
So my $5,000 plus,
then
what you're gonna
she shouldn't
do?
be having no kids if she ain't got that type of support.
Oh, you shouldn't just be shooting up people clubs and
But what if the condom broke? But we already had a discussion that I don't want a child. What if the condom breaks and we already had a discussion?
If we had a previous discussion, then it's like okay, but it's still certain aspects where people do change their minds. They don't want to go through that procedure. They don't want to do it.
Make him suffer because he don't
have to back out.
Regardless of the fact, everybody's gonna suffer. No. Everybody. The baby gonna suffer. The mama gonna suffer. The daddy gonna suffer. Everybody gonna suffer.
But right.
Unless he's one of them men who just hit the road and don't
it's
look
no
back.
difference than buying a car. Like $5,000, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna pay the government. Like, hey, make sure she keeps.
He study talking about
$5K.
Shit, Yo, Reese got $5K. He's trying to give away at this point. if you trying to do something strange for a little piece of change, he got $5K for you where you wanted at.
No, because I'm gonna use a condom. But I'm saying like, you know what I mean.
So you just use a condom every single time.
If it's my girlfriend, I'm not gonna tell her, "Hey, I got $5,000. I don't want this." If she's my girl and I'm telling her like,
so do you think it's a difference if it's like your girlfriend that's pregnant,
that with
or
her,
is it
still a
somebody you just sleeping with?
Yeah, because if it's my girl and I told her like I don't want no babies, and I explained this to her like genuinely, and she understands it, and we had come to an agreement like this guy really doesn't want any kids. Like I should be able to,
cool.
I'm gonna use condoms, and if the condom break, we already agreed that I can give you this $5,000, and you're gonna leave me out of that.
Reese,
you really know how to press a button.
It's respect
for a topic. For that question.
Y'all, I don't feel like I opened Pandora's box.
You definitely did.
Opened the box,
and that's a good way.
And I just decided to dive in and pick some stuff out. Right. But that's still fatherhood though. It's because I done read about men wanted a woman to keep a baby and she decided not to, and then
so what do we do about that?
So like
I had that situation before.
Cool. Let's talk about that.
We can't talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that. That's still fatherhood.
We can't talk about that because our time is up.
It's a wrap.
So right.
Oh well. On the next episode of the Last Stop Podcast.
First, we thank y'all for listening.
Yeah, thank y'all for listening.
Being patient with us and everything.
Yes.
And rocking with us. And like we said, this gonna be a more consistent thing.
Yes.
So our first episode, the new co-host, he wild as hell, did what he's supposed to do.
His mama is hot and he got $5K. Period. His mama hot. She's spicy. So, come get her. Your mama single?
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Hey, I don't play about my mamas.
Right.
Y'all I don't play about my mamas. But thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram. The Last Stop Podcast _. And we'll see y'all soon.
Love y'all.
Thank y'all for watching the Last Stop Podcast.